Good morning, children. How are you? Yes, we have seen the wonderful world of chess, right? How do we play the chess game? Today we are going to see the vocabulary part of that lesson, children. Now, see all of you, look at vocabulary. It is on page number 108, children. 108. Open page number 108. In an expository essay like this, you often find many clues that help you guess the meaning of unfamiliar words. That means, see what happens when we are doing some essay, we get unfamiliar words what we don't know. So, what we do from the sentence, we try to understand the meaning of the words given. Yes, if there are any. For example, in the first two sentences, if the word vanish is unfamiliar to you all, yes, you know what is the meaning of the word vanish? Now you know, as I told you. But earlier, did you know? No. So, how you have to identify? You can get its meaning from the next sentence. Both the sentences are similar. You know that kings in the second sentence is related to kingdoms in the first sentence. Hence, you can guess the meaning of vanished is gone, disappeared. This is supported by but and remained with us in the third sentence. While guessing the meaning, the overall theme, the meaning of the paragraph, and the meaning of other sentences help you. So, whenever a new word comes, children, just don't stick to the word. Continue reading. When you continue reading, what happens? The related sentences will help us to understand the meaning of the unfamiliar words, because everything will be connected in a paragraph. Already I told you, when you are writing a paragraph, one sentence should be connected to another sentence, another sentence should be connected to third sentence. So when you get unfamiliar words, just continue with your reading. Automatically you are going to know the meaning of the words. Just see now. Look at the following sentences taken from the essay. Discuss them in your group and discover the clues that help you guess the meaning of unfamiliar words. The next time you read a text, try to guess the meaning using the available clues. Kingdoms have vanished, kings have gone, but one game they played remained with us. So, what is written there, children? Kingdoms are related to kings. Vanished means gone. Yes, vanished means gone. Now, see, even if you are a pauper, it makes you a king and gives you, what is the meaning of pauper? A poor person. Okay, even if you are a pauper, they are selling, it makes you a king. At at will I can order a knight to penetrate the enemy's forces and surprise the opponent. You don't know what is the meaning of penetrate, but seeing the word forces, you can understand. Okay, opponent means enemy. Penetrate forces. Forces means you make them run away. Penetrate. Enemy means opponent. The figure was gigantic. Now, what is the meaning of figure? Number. Gigantic, enormous, very big. The pieces or the chessman, like the rook, knight, the bishop. Pieces or chessman are called as rook, the knight, the bishop. The coins on the chessboard. Yes, on the chessboard are called as pieces or chessmen. Move on the board in quite restricted way. Restricted way means in a quite controlled way. They can't move however they like. They can't move however they like, children. It sounds simple, but it is very, very complicated. So you can understand the difference. Complicated, hard. Simple, easy. Yes, so to know the meaning of complicated, you can see the word simple. Either see the first sentences or see the last sentences. Yes, children? So this is the way you have to understand the meanings of unknown or unfamiliar words. Now, now listen carefully, children. We are going to continue with hypernyms and hyponyms. Hypernym. What is the meaning of hypernym? Hypernym. Hypernym. Okay. Hypernym is nothing but when a word includes the Yes, when a word includes the meaning of other particular words. Of other particular words, that is called as hypernym. Like if I tell you color, what do you tell? Red, blue, green, yellow, pink. Yes. When I say green color, peacock green, leaf green. Yes, leaf green. So many color greens will come. Yes, parrot green. Different colors we are going to get, children. So when a word includes the meaning of other particular words, it is called as hypernym. And the words which are coming under hypernym are called as hyponyms. Are called as hyponyms. So now see, you have learned that the king, the queen, the bishop, etc. are called chessmen. So you can call any of them a chessman. So what you can write? You can write chessman and you can write king, rook, bishop, king, whatever you want. All the 8 things or 6 names you can write. Such a word that includes the meaning of other particular words is called a subordinate word or a hypernym. Okay, under hypernym, whatever words come, those are called as hyponym. A hypernym can be a hyponym of another hypernym. Got it? A hypernym, like just now I told you color. Red, blue, green, yellow. Then green color, again what I did, I made leaf green, parrot green, peacock green, different greens. Again green has also become hypernym. Yes. So hypernym is nothing but it includes the meaning of other words. In the above example, chessman is the hypernym. Its hyponyms are king, queen, bishop, knight, rook, and pawn. A hypernym can be a hyponym of another hypernym. For example, rose, brick red, dark red, and crimson are hyponyms of red. Crimson is dark blood color red. Okay, but red is a hyponym of color. This can be illustrated like this. See children, chessman. How did we write? King, queen, bishop, rook. Color red, green, blue. Brick red, rose, crimson, magenta. Look at the 24 pictures and the words given at the beginning of the unit and identify hypernym and hyponym. Use the diagram given below. You can add more words from your vocabulary. In groups, draw similar diagrams on charts to show no need. What you do, just games. Games are there, children. So what games are there, you have to write down. Okay. Children games, what are the games played by children? Ball games, what are the games played by balls? Board games, what are the games played by board? You can write on. And one more I want you to give is school. School as a hypernym. What are related words to school? You can write down. Again in school, in playground, you can write down different words. One more word. School I am going to give. Then one more, garden. School and garden is your homework, children. What you have to do is you have to write down hypernym and hyponym. Definition of hypernym, I told you, you have to pause the video, listen it carefully and write, or else it is there in your book. Then also you have to write what is hyponym, then do this work, and also write about school as hypernym and garden as hypernym, and complete your book and send me a photograph of it. Okay children, thank you, take care.